That was either a cough, sneeze. So, what's up, America? I don't get to talk to myself too often. I found most of my life that talking to myself gets you in trouble. But now we got this beautiful thing called a webcam. Look at you. Look at you, pretty fucker. It's beautiful, ain't it? I'll sit here all day long walking around like sheep. Anybody have a clue what's going on behind our eyes? Like, we spend it all day long. It's all we care about, sitting right in front of our face. Nobody gives a shit what I have to say. I'm a 30-year-old pothead, done nothing in my life. You may know me. I created that soccer ball game on Ozfest where I let people kick soccer balls at my head. Yeah, I'm that guy. Yeah, that's pretty fun. You got to stand like 10, 15 feet away and drop kick a soccer ball at my nugget. My mom said sooner or later one day I would actually use my brain for something interesting. Who would have thought it would have been letting people kick soccer balls in my face? So here we are, what, 10, 15 years later, looking around, staring at everybody that's working all day long, falling apart, paying bills. Sheep. Sheep. I see people begging forgiveness of God. Don't get me wrong, I'm no atheist. I'm not a practicing Christian or anything otherwise. I basically have no political comment that I can say because I don't vote. Why would I vote? I never met anybody I would vote for, so never met them. Okay? Now, had I spoke with them, been like, yeah, dude, cool, let's run a country, awesome, that'd be fine. But that's not how the world works now. The world works by, you give us money, we take it, we spend it everywhere, and then we take you and drop you on the coals and let you burn for our expenditures. I have no clue what the word expenditure means because I don't have any fucking money. It's very easy not to have any idea of what goes on in politics when you don't have the money to stand inside of them, you can't get in their offices, and to read a book of law, have you ever read a book of law? It's like reading fucking stereo instructions. Seriously. Okay? Okay. Wonderful. Talk to everybody. I do my research, you know, all these wonderful words, Illuminati, Masons. I've known Masons. My grandfather was a Knight of Columbus. I don't know what half this shit means. I never sat inside of the chamber, so who am I to decide who is what? Okay? Now, I can tell you there's a guaranteed, and you listen out there, all you big buddies that think you're fucking running the world, understand, there is something out there that you don't understand, and no matter how much you destroy us, and no matter how much you kill the free spirit of a person, all you're doing is hurting yourself. One way or another, we will survive on another plane of existence if that is what exists. Nobody can tell you what exists because unless you've actually been there and have fucking video on YouTube nowadays, nobody gives a shit. I hate to say it, but that's the truth. Okay? I live a nice little life. Love my daughter, like my life. I respect people as much as possible. But why is it I hear shit like Yellowstone Park is about to blow up and we're going to go into nuclear winter and friggin' everybody's going to war and everybody's fighting over a fossil fuel we don't need, solar energy and all this other shit that I don't have the scientific probabilities and chemical makeups to bring this shit out, but we have it. We have all of it. We have the saving of our life. Now, all these alien races, whatever, if there is an alien out there, now think about it, if we have fucking fought with them or thrown bombs at them, whatever we do out there, think about it, why in the hell would you want to come down to talk to us? What point would they have to come speak to us? As a de-evolved race, what are we going to do? We're going to fucking shoot a gun at them, call them E.T., and cut them to pieces. Or we're just going to be the dumb, unevolved race that we are, listen to them, and let them do whatever they want with us, destroying all of our history, okay? First and foremost. All of our history. I don't know if you fuckers out there that think you're learning something know something, but let me explain to you. You don't know shit. I don't know shit. They don't know shit. The people that don't live in that time frame don't know shit now. Everything was destroyed. They destroyed it for a reason. Why do you think they won't let us smoke pot? Have you ever met a pothead that has hurt somebody or like got up out of nowhere just to whoop their ass? No. No. And if you have, that person was on some type of psychotropic drug. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Zoloft. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Paxil, and all you others out there that fucking destroy the minds of the world. Go fuck yourselves. I could care less whether or not this video ever gets viewed, and I don't even give two shits whether or not the world cares what I have to say, because I don't care what I say, because it's simple shit. If I watch it, I know what's happening. Okay? All I hear is about what happens in the world, the banks that fall over, you guys let them fucking spend millions of our dollars, and then you give the money back to them after they've fucked us completely, and then you raise our taxes. Okay? I've never been out of the country other than a few different places that I don't need to talk about because that's my life, not your business. We'll talk about the fact that I'm a world traveler. I've been all over. I enjoy the world. But I've only been out of the country a few times, not in places to where I could see what's actually happening behind closed doors. I'm a low, bottom, level person. I mean nothing. I'm a fucking peon, just like everyone else out there. So don't think I'm talking bad about you. We all fucking suck. They don't care. And when I say the word they, yo, you know who the fuck you are. Okay? Knock it the fuck off. Back off. Okay? Your demons and God are going to turn on you. Just so you know, they're going to destroy you. Every little bit of power you have in this little bit of time that you have on this earth, and you think the abuse of power you have is something that's going to pay off later? No. You stupid son of a bitch. At the end of your life, you will burn, you will hurt, we will find and destroy you. Every single one of you. The darkness never beats the light. Has anybody ever learned that? I don't know if anybody ever figured that shit out. You know, lightness beats the day, Grim Reaper. Look at him. How many times have I died? But what stays right underneath him? Why is this needed on a t-shirt? Why is that needed on a t-shirt, huh? You fucking hypocrites. Stay off of our fucking television. Stay out of my kid's head. I'll tell you what. And let me make it very fucking clear. Fuck with my family, my child, or me. I will find a way to open the minds of the world. I will find a way to destroy you. There is no way you can beat the free man. No matter how quickly you take him off of this earth, he will live. Michael? And all of yous other that are up there, hey lemmings, don't hate everybody they tell you to hate. Okay? Don't trust everybody they tell you to trust, even when that person's showing you the behind sides of the curtain, because that curtain they're showing you is not the curtain you're supposed to be looking behind anyway. It's a fucking farce. If they're telling you the secrets, if they're telling you that they're telling you the secrets, they're fucking lying to you. The word is lying. You ever seen Hitch? She's lying to you. Get that? Lying. Got a 4-year-old kid. I'm hoping that she finds a way to grow up in some type of a world where it's worth being in. I'm hoping that something in this world will actually, for once in life, turn around to something beautiful. People living for each other. You really know that if we all smoked, hung out, cooked food together, and lived with each other, not off of each other, there would be no problems. We wouldn't have a need for war. What would you have to fight somebody for? How many potheads you ever met that started a fight, you know, or a war? I've never in my life heard of some crazy stoner going and shooting a busload of children, you know, or going into a high school and blowing some shit up, or unknown forces attacking our own country. You know, what's the beautiful word for all of this? Conspiracy. Love conspiracies. Gotta love them, don't you? See, conspiracy is the best word you can say to just slide something under the rug. Ah! I don't believe unless I see. Well, don't believe it. Don't fucking believe it. That's fine. Hell, what do I know to believe? I'm not a prepper. You don't see a fucking bunch of shit behind me. I got a dartboard, I got my bud, and I got my soul. I take care of my daughter, I take care of myself. I don't fucking care about the rest of the world. I have a few people I give a shit about, and that's about it. But let me promise you one thing. In the end of all of this shit, and they, you motherfuckers know who I'm talking about, huh? A lot of people have already talked and spoken. You know what? Stay out of my fucking head. It's not that easy to play with me. You're not gonna beat me. I'm too fucking stubborn and stupid to listen. So, that was just my little personal message, world, to dickheads out there that we call they. Fuck you. Anywho, let's get back to the matter at hand. So anybody that's out there that might want to know what can be going on or something, I'll run through a quick list of shit that I just am flipping out about just because. Something about the 20-foot spiders that have diamond fucking skin that have come from another planet to destroy us all. But yet there is reports of some crazy spiders attacking people in like Indonesia or some crazy ass fucking country, which they're probably testing these like robo-psychotic warrior spiders. We think about it, 90% of the shit that we see is gonna be some type of redirected arrangement. Anytime you see peace talks, what is it? Pope's talking about peace now? What's that, a fucking million-year-old prophecy that the last pope is gonna declare peace with like the Jesuits? How the fuck should I know? I don't care about religion enough to study all your dumb shit. Okay? Let me make it easy for you. There is a God. He is an extreme overpower of some sort, one way or another. But who knows what he is or how many of him there are. There could be a million. There may be such a big cosmos you would never know how many gods it would take to control it all. And we are just a fucking fraction, a speck, nothing. Nothing. What we are is actually a virus, a locust that destroys the planet. We move on to our next natural resource and we fucking destroy it. We rape the natural world. Okay? Charles Manson had a point. What, you think I'm fucking crazy? Fuck you. I have my own opinion. I get an opinion. That's because America, which we're still living in until... Yeah, exactly. Until somebody fucking destroys this thing from the inside, which is already happening. It's already happening. Get your money together, get your silver. Try and get dollars and gold and anything you can in fucking valuable metal. Because this whole thing is about to fucking explode. And when it does, what are you? You are nothing but fucked. They don't care what you are. They have enough to take 90% of us out if we don't stand up against them. And out there, hey fuckers, how you doing? You have a lot of our men, women, and children that uphold your laws. So, I'm not talking to you right now. Let's talk to them. What are you guys getting out of this? You don't get that pretty life. Your family's still sitting in the back, feeling like shit, hoping you don't die in a war. Out there fighting somebody else's fight, guys. I love you. Thank you for serving. Thank you for serving our country and trying to become, in one way, shape, or form, a hero. If you were here and there was some shit going on, I know for a fact that our soldiers would be the best at responses and be able to take care of this shit. If it was run by soldiers, not fucking bureaucrats and politicians. Seriously. I don't care about politics. I don't care about anybody else's opinion. I wish I could change things just because of the fact that, you know what, if I had a chance to change the country, I would put a fucking pothead as the president, and yeah, you want a one-world government? That's fine. Take all the money, put it into one fucking pile, and split it equally, you greedy bitches. Knock it the fuck off. It's okay. We don't care if you're a fucking king. Have some fucking money. Enjoy your motherfucking money. Have it. Shove it up your fucking ass. Let us have a fucking fraction and go do our own fucking thing in our own life. Trust me, we'll be happy enough to still do work for you. It's the beauty of being a lemming. We have to be humble and we have to just accept the trinkets you throw at us. Man, I think I got off base with this. You think? I've seen people make hour-long videos, so basically you get to sit there and talk to yourself. Got my friends that want to talk sometimes that... I don't see most of the things in life other than love, my daughter, you know, the woman I love, my mother, my family. There's things around that you have to love which are unconditional no matter what. Now, my daughter's my creation, so Of course that's going to be the strongest bond I have, just like my mother's towards me. But they're fucking with your kids. I know you know it, but how are you going to stop them? Your kids want to watch TV. They want to sit there and they want to stare at that television screen and want to play video games. Look at me. I've sat here for 15 minutes. I got nothing better to do. I'm just venting because anybody I talk to doesn't really listen. I mean, they basically, yeah, okay, okay. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that you, okay me. But if you're not listening to me, why the fuck should I listen to you? But in America, we have that beautiful thing called free speech. The best part about this is trying to find some way to, like, label it. Because out there, I guess, in the world, they could be like, oh, this guy is anti-this, anti-that. That's what I love about YouTube. Go ahead, make me fucking crazy. I don't care. Make me look like a bad guy. I've seen all the bad guys. They're probably not bad guys. Joe Rogan, you fucking rule. Ted Nugent, rock the fuck out. Bob Marley, we fucking miss you, dude. I'll see you one day. We're gonna smoke a fucking fatty up there. That's a fucking promise. Michael. Dude, I'm fucking sorry, Mike. All you out there that have always gone with what the press says about someone, shame on you. Seriously. Shame on you. Kid was taken, sacrificed, pushed, beaten, and destroyed his entire life, and you decided that it was funnier to talk shit about somebody you've never met, of course. And not only that, follow up with these dastardly fucking statements. Now, I have my kids sleep in my bed. If I have a girlfriend that has a child, I've had their kid in the bed with us. I've had a kid in my bed. That is not bad. I love my daughter. She wants to snuggle. It's snuggle time. And, you know, you think about a child that never had a childhood, didn't get to snuggle, never got to hang out with anybody. The kid was on fucking stage. If he wasn't on stage, he was getting his ass beat by his dad. Again, shame on you fuckers for believing some of the shit that they throw out here. On this internet. Look, it's a fucking internet. Look, you can't get away from it. It's everywhere. Right there. It's everywhere. It's never going to go anywhere. They're going to keep throwing it at us. They're going to keep throwing it at us. All the symbolism you see all day long, you see it. You just fucking don't care. I mean, hell, I'm guilty of the same ignorance sometimes. And they'll tell you when you get arrested, ignorance of the law is no excuse. You're right. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. But minorly educating the youth of the world so that they don't have the ambition to go to school to learn the law, and 90% of Americans, which could give a flying shit about a law that 90% of the police officers that we have don't uphold the law, they uphold their own motherfucking egos. I'm sorry. No offense to you guys out there. For you good cops, congratulations. For all you people out there shooting dogs and beating up kids for no reason, throwing old women on the ground, I hope you had a reason, because trust me, karma's a bitch. And if I could bitch slap every one of you for karma, I would, but I'd break my hand. And I've already done that time and time again. See my finger? Crack that in half. Yeah, just getting mad, clenching my fucking fist because of what the fuck is going on sometimes. They say I'm, what, paranoid? I'm paranoid. What's there to be paranoid about something that's already happening? It's 19 minutes. We'll go for about a 20-minute statement. We'll see how this works. Again, I don't give a fuck if anybody hears or listens. It's not my point to make people listen to me. I don't have anything really to say. I just have my opinion and take on what the fuck is going on. And it just seems like everything is falling apart. And this is not... You know, they will be okay. They have all their fucking gold. They're gonna be alright. They think. But, don't worry. V for Vendetta, whatever that movie was, it was made for a reason. And as you saw, when all of the world, or all of that country decided they were fucking done, and they turned around and walked up, what happened? Even the ones that held the guns for the masters turned around and said, let them pass. You can't stop the will of a free man. You can't stop the will of good. And you can't stop the light from coming through the darkness. It's absolutely impossible. No matter how many minds you enslave with technology, no matter how many souls you destroy, you're always going to be second best and the footstool of the devil, who's the footstool of God, meaning that you are shit under shit.